Welcome to Beauty Over 50. Summer is upon us, and that means, at least for me, swimming, days at the beach, walks outside, just enjoying the outdoors. It's also a time that I'm very particular to be wearing my sunscreen every day. And I do have a favorite affordable sunscreen that I love to wear, and that would be this one. It's the Australian Gold Botanical 50 Tinted Face Cream. I think it runs about $14 a tube, which in terms of facial sunscreen, that works well for a variety of reasons that I'll tell you in a moment. It's a good deal. I love the formula. Some people might find it drying, but for me, this is kind of a thick, almost like a primer. So it works amazingly under my makeup. It actually works as well as some of the expensive primers I have, and I have a lot of different primers. And this actually does fill in or blur out some of my large pores, and it does an amazing job underneath my foundation as a primer. So that's a giant plus for me. It also works very well alone. If you weren't going to wear any makeup and you were just going to go to the beach for the day, it leaves a nice tint on your skin, and it gives you a really nice finish without any other makeup on. What I tend to do is I put on all of my serums and then my moisturizers, and then I go in with this, which acts as a primer. I go ahead and put on my foundation and the rest of my makeup. It has some very serious staying power. I guess that's why it is 80 minutes water resistant, and I can understand that. I think it's the matte finish. So basically, if there's anything you want to be penetrating your skin, for example, your serums or your moisturizers, you're going to need to put it on before you put this on, because I don't think anything is going beneath the barrier of this. So that's what makes it an excellent primer. But it's something to be aware of, that some people do find it drying. I believe it comes in 3 colors, light, medium, and dark. I actually bought 4 tubes at once, and I bought 2 lights and 2 mediums. For me, the light is a little too light and the medium is a little too dark. So I like to combine the two. If I'm just putting this directly on my face and I'm not going to be using any makeup, I sometimes use it almost to get a contour effect. I might apply the dark in certain spots and the lighter in spots where I would prefer to have a little bit of a lighter shade, and then I just kind of blend it together. Otherwise, if I'm using my makeup, I will just combine the two of them together on the back of my hand and then go ahead and apply it on my face. Let's go ahead and open them, and I'll swatch them on my arm so you can get an idea of the consistency as well as the shades. This is a new one. Okay, this is the medium to tanned shade. Go ahead and put it on you. Just leave it like that, and I'll show you what it looks like with the other shade. This one here is fair to light shade. You can see. So here you can see the 2 shades. And as you can see, it's quite thick. On my arm, really, the light shade looks perfect, but on my face, I feel like it's a little too light, so I like to combine the two. See, I'll combine a little bit over here. Sort of get a combined, you get sort of an in-between shade like this one here. Yeah. Now if you can see that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, it has some serious staying power. So when it comes to washing your face in the evening, especially if you want it to be clean enough that you can apply any of your lotions and potions and expect that they'll sink in, you're going to need to really remove it. And I don't think just any old soap will do. I have found that what really removes it is my go-to, this one here. It does remove it. It melts it away, and you're left with a nice clean face for whatever products you want to place on it. This is the Clinique Take Off the Day Cleansing Balm. If you put a little bit of this, it just melts away the Australian Gold and works great. So this is definitely something I would recommend in terms of diluting it and getting it off your face. Some other really great features about this sunscreen is that it's a mineral sunscreen. It's 4% titanium dioxide and 4% zinc oxide. It's dye-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free, and reef-safe. That's terrific. It's water-resistant. And am I forgetting anything? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's enriched with botanical extracts like kakadu palm, which is packed with vitamin C, eucalyptus, soothing and fresh, and red algae for added antioxidant protection. So that's pretty good. For $14, I think it runs approximately $14 for a tube. It's a win-win for me. So that's my favorite affordable sunscreen for summer months and winter months as well. It works great under my makeup. In fact, I'm almost considering replacing my primer that I use with just this. It's a win-win for me.